Hi, Scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back with another album share. Sorry I haven't done one of these in a week or a couple weeks or something like that. I've been just kind of crazy trying to figure out life and everything. So, anyway, I decided to finally come back and post one of these. This is my next layout, and I got this post-bound album at Michael's. I believe it was probably just like $10 or something like that, and it's just one of the Michael's brand post-bound albums. It's Recollections, I think. And I just thought it was really cute. I liked the little what are these things called? I can't even think of what these are called. Dandelions? Is that what they are? Yeah. Anyway, so this is my January 2008 album. And I start off with this layout. If you haven't been watching my album shares, I do not do like a cover page for my albums. I know some people do, some people don't. I don't. Usually what I do is I just put like on either on the front or on like the front of the album, like this album page, I will just put, the month and the year, and then I just kind of put the month and the date on each of the layouts as I go. So this is January 1st, 2000. It says 2009. It's supposed to be 2008. I'm not going to correct it right now, just because that'll take too long. And this, it looks like this is actually supposed to be over here, so I probably do need to pull this out and kind of glue down some things. Now, this layout is the start of where I will have a process video for probably every single one of these layouts. This one I actually do not have a layout for. I did make this one this year with the January, I believe it was January, scrap stash kit. And what that is it's a group of people. The lady has a website, and I think it's just scrapyourstash.com. I haven't been doing it for very much, or for a long time. I started in January. I think I did January and February's kits, and then I just stopped. I haven't done any since then. So January's colors were black, red, and yellow slash gold. So I used a lot of red and yellow in that kit, and this was one of the layouts I made for that one. I'm not sure exactly what layout number this was, but this was one of those kits that I made, and it's just you use paper from your own stash. So they give you the colors, and then you go through your stash and you pick out the papers and the embellishments and everything that you want to use. So I used some Chamel embellishments. I think this is a Chamel paper. I'm not really sure. I know this background paper is a Halloween paper, actually. I think it has spiders on the background. You know what? I'm just going to pull this one out just so that I can remember I need to glue stuff on this page. Oh, it doesn't have spiders. I was thinking it was a Halloween paper, but I do have a Halloween paper that I did use. The other side that wasn't Halloween because it had black dots on it like this paper does. Okay, but yeah, so this one, and I used up an old sticker sheet. That's what these things are. I think these are Amy Tan, like a border pack, like an epoxy sticker border pack. And so that's what that is. And I just was supposed to have this right there. So I'm just going to put that to the side, and then we will go on. Okay, so this one I did for a challenge. This one was, I think it was a sketch challenge with Ronnie, and it was earlier in the year 2015. So I do have a layout for this one. Jesus Wants Me for a Sunbeam. These are pictures of my oldest son Jonas when he was, let's see, I think when you're a sunbeam you're 4 years old, or you're going to be turning 4. So he's 3 in these pictures, and then he'll turn 4 at the like end of the year, because he's a end of the year. He's an October birthday. But so oops, you can't see all of that layout, sorry. So there is that layout. I really like this collection. This was a My Mind's Eye collection. I don't quite remember which one it was. And this paper, I'm not really sure where I got this, because it's kind of a reflective, kind of metallic paper. And I think I probably just got that at like a local craft store. But I want to say this one was from the Izzy collection. It's one of those Izzy or Milo collections from My Mind's Eye. And I'm not sure how old that collection is. Probably maybe a couple years. This one I don't think I actually ever finished because I know I wanted to do some journaling. I think I wanted to do journaling up here and then a title down here. And I had all of this stuff put aside, and then I never got back to it, and I kind of lost because there was like I think there was a wood veneer that I was just going to write or have the title be, and I can't find it anymore. So anyway, but I think this is one of the first layouts that I did this packaging technique, the smushing the pack, and I really, really like this layout. I used the Maggie Holmes flea market collection for this one. Okay, now this one I also did using the scrap stash kit that I made with the yellow and gold and reds. So this is Fatherly Love, and I just did all my journaling in between the little sunbursts here. The sunbursts were kind of popular at the time, and so I thought it would be fun to use up this paper here, which was from one of those big, huge 180 stack papers that are, you know, the really flimsy papers. So I just cut up a bunch of them, and I didn't do it like perfectly. And so they're not all the same size and anything, and I kind of really like the look of that. So this is some Amy Tan papers from her, I don't remember which collection, Plus One maybe, but yeah. And then this is one of my absolute favorite layouts that I've made this year. So this one's called Hello, Anyone There? And I just love these photos of Brennan when he was about 2. I think he was almost 2. And he had the remote control for our TV, and he was pretending it was a phone. So I just thought that was really cute. And this collection is the Dorothy collection, I believe, from My Mind's Eye. And this one is so stinking adorable. I got the Dorothy, the Milo, and the Izzy My Mind's Eye collections from Scrapbook Steals and scrapbooksteals.com. And it was really cheap for the whole collection. It was like 20 bucks maybe. So I really like Scrapbook Steals if you want to get a whole collection, but they don't come out with the collections until probably like a year later, sometimes longer than that. So that's the only downfall, is that you have to wait for them to actually get the collection. Okay, this layout I actually did for a SNL challenge with Hannah, and this one was to use 6x6 pads. So I had a couple 6x6 pads. This one, I don't remember which one it was. Let's see if I still have it. I'm pretty sure I do still have it because I don't really get rid of my collections. I think it might have been this one. Yeah, that looks like the same colors. So this is The Sweetest Thing, and it is by Jen Allison, and it's called Bluebell. And it's just a 24 sheet collection, and it's front and back. So I do have a video for this one, and this one's called Too Bad, So Sad, and this is just about Jonas wanting to use the remote as the phone, but it was, you know, Brennan was having a turn and he was upset about it. So fun layout. So this one is called Just Have Fun. And this is January 23rd, 2008. And I think, let's see, I want to say this is a My Mind's Eye collection too, but honestly I don't remember. I think this one is the Izzy collection, and the other collection must be the Milo. But it came with some Project Life cards, and so I used 2 of those, a sticker sheet, so that's from the sticker sheet, and also some chipboard. So this is from the chipboard. And these, I believe it also came with these, what are those called? Enamel dots as well. Okay, then this page, and this is another one of my absolute favorite pages. For this one, I used the Chamel collection. This was Chamel Lane's very first paper collection, and I bought all of it. I bought every single thing she had. Well, I didn't buy all of the papers because what I did was I just bought the paper pad, which doesn't come with all of the papers. But there was this paper that was it was blue and pink, and it was kind of a busy pattern. So what I decided to do was put gesso over the background, and then that kind of made it not so busy. And then I just kind of used a bunch of scrap papers from that collection that I had already cut up, and then a bunch of embellishments from her collections, a wood veneer, some wood veneer. And then this is the Fitzgerald alphabet thickers that she had. And I love these thickers because they're glitter thickers, but the glitter doesn't come off of them. So that is really, really awesome. So the title is 3 and as cute as can be. So this is absolutely one of my favorite layouts that I've made. Okay, this one is called Boy with a Spoon. I believe this one is the Milo collection as well from My Mind's Eye. And this layout was really fun to make. And I actually do have a process video for this one. I have one for 3 and as cute as can be. I believe the 3 and as cute as can be one was a challenge with Ronnie to use one collection, which would have probably been back in 2014, probably in November or December, I think. This one I made, and it is, I think I just posted it last Saturday or the Saturday before, I can't remember, but it's a more recent video that I just put on my channel. It is older, I made this one back in March, but I just put it on my channel. This one is called This Is My Forever. I used some gelatos, and I cut out a bunch of arrows and things with my silhouette, and I decided to use those. Now there's a piece of hair here and it's really bothering me, so I need to get that off. It's probably glued on there, so that's fun. Oh, it's not. There it is. Okay, cool. Yay, I got it off. And then this arrow is from, I believe it's from Close to My Heart. I think it's from their Valentine's Day collection from this year. Okay. So this is another layout that I did with the Izzy collection, I believe. And I did this one for SNL as well. This one was to use flare badges, I believe, was the challenge. So I just have these pictures of my son Jonas, January 2008. And I used a bunch of the chipboard pieces on this layout. So I do have a playlist that's called SNL challenges or layouts, I think. So you can go and find this layout there as well as all of the other ones. This layout I used with that, I think this one was with the January kit, but I don't know actually, because it doesn't look like there's any yellow. This was with one of the Scrap Stash kits. This might have been February's colors. I don't know. I think one of them was the Marsala, which was the color of the year, and then there was some blues, I think, and probably some oranges. I'm not really sure. So this is one of those layouts that I made for the Scrap Stash kit. I just have the date here with the doily, some old stickers. These stickers, I don't even know where I got them from. It's an old pack. And these are some really old chipboard letters as well. This one I made with the Wings Scrap Stash kit, which was red and gold and blacks. So keep calm and bubble on. And this one I also have a layout or a video for. I think I have one for this other one too. But again, I'm not really sure where they are, so I'm sorry. I'm not so organized. I apologize. This one is called Bubbles, and this one I used the Izzy collection on as well. Also some of the +1 collection. I believe these letters, chipboard thickers, are from Fancy Pants. And I did do some stenciling with some, what is that, gel medium, I think? Yeah, regular gel. And I just put some paint on it. Okay, next is this layout. I hope that I'm showing these that you can see the layout. Sorry, I keep forgetting to glance over to make sure you can see. For this layout, I wanted to do kind of a monochromatic theme, so I used yellows and greens. It's called Funny Jonas. And I want to say this is the Maggie Holmes Flea Market collection. These two papers, but I'm not really sure. This is a Chamel wood veneer that I believe is from the Chamel collection as well. It's a cut apart. And then I used some enamel dots that I made from my stash. And these buttons, I'm not sure where they came from, but they were in my stash as well. And then I just used some mists on the back. Okay, so this is called Yum. I used the Fitzgerald letters, stickers from Chamel's first collection. Then this is also another scrap stash kit. I used blacks, yellows, and reds. And another collection from that one, I used this kind of goldish, yellowish, beige-ish color, probably more beige than anything, of glitter paper. I used some, this is a sticker from the Amy Tan, not +1, I think it's the collection right before that. And then one of her +1 little cut aparts and some enamel dots from my stash. This one, I also love this layout. So this was, I wanted to prove or do a layout where you could use a lot of pink on a boy layout. And so what I did was I used a couple pink pieces of paper and some pink, twine and enamel dots and little embellishments. And then after I glued everything down, I just kind of took a paintbrush and I used a pink ink and just went all the way around the layout. And this one's called Smile Brinny Boy. I used a silhouette cut file for the word smile, and I cut it out with my silhouette, and I really love this layout. This is another one of my favorite layouts. I love this one. This one I used the Amy Tangerine +1 collection. I just love, and the pom-pom, I think I got that, I'm not quite sure. I think I got that from Scrapbook Steals or something. But the title is Here We Go. And then I did the journaling down here, and I framed the journaling with the a rotary date stamp, and the stamp says photographed on, and then January 31st, 2008. So I really love this layout, and I made this one, I don't quite remember. I think this one was for a challenge or something. I don't remember, but I do have a process video for this one. I do also have one for Smile Brinny Boy. I think that one is either it just got published yesterday or a week ago. I don't remember exactly. And then here's another swimming layout, and for this one I think I used, this is Chamel. This is Chamel, and I believe this is, the rest of it is from Flea Market, Maggie Holmes Flea Market. And I believe these are from the Amy Tangerine, some Amy Tangerine collection. So that is, and then on this one's interesting. It has room for a CD, like if you want to put a picture, or CDs, a CD of your pictures in there. I thought that was interesting. But anyway, yeah, so that's my January 2008 album. I have a ton of these post-bound albums because I used to buy post-bound albums, and now I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I have so many and I don't really like using them. But since I bought them, I think I'm just going to use them anyway. And then from now on, I'm just going to buy the 3-ring binder ones. Just because those ones don't take up as much space and you can put more layouts in them. So yeah, because this one is probably just as big as one of those D-ring ones, and I only got, like 20 layouts in here. So so yeah, I'm gonna start using the D-ring ones after I get through all of my post-bound albums. So anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching today, you guys, and I will be back next week, I'm hoping, with another album share. So I will see you then. Bye. I bought them. I think I'm just gonna